Welcome to the James and Heather Show. I'm Heather Dawn.
And I'm James Guay, and we're dishing out health, love, and relationship advice.
Yes, without all that snobby stuff.
And today we're talking about celebrating Valentine's Day out of the box. And we have some special guests with us on set, actually.
We do hear that you're special.
We're at, right. We're at
Who
Bareburger.
My name is Mark.
Mark Turner.
Mark Turner.
My name's Chris Crouch.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah.
I bet you he never gets that.
Right.
That's the cleanest thing I've ever heard about.
Right.
Yeah, it's actually
Well, try gay. Yeah. That's
Try gay.
So you have a menu here as well, which is fabulous food here.
Yes.
Yes.
The menu.
Woohoo! Okay, Vanna White it. Vanna White it.
Vanna Whiting it. More importantly, on the back it says, "Be my burger."
Right.
Which of course works with today's theme, Be My Valentine.
Right. Exactly.
Yes,
And one of the very reasons we're talking to you, not only because I have mad love for this restaurant, just so you know, we're actually sitting in their outdoor patio. So if you hear cars and things, it's not my stomach, and they are cars.
Right. So why don't we start off with you telling us a little bit about how you got in the biz and
can I do a
sort
shameless
of-
plug for a second?
Oh, sure.
I was just saying how much I love this place.
yeah.
Oh yes.
It was
well,
the
you better
long
talk
way.
about that.
It was the long way around it. I was like going patio, noise, and the reason we're here is because I eat here a lot.
Right.
And I love this place.
It's
and then
fantastic.
I met him when I was being loud and obnoxious at the bar. Never happens. And now we're here. Go.
Hi guys.
Hey.
So what brings you to Bareburger? And you've been in this industry a little bit here.
Yeah. Well, I've been in restaurants since I was 12 years old. I was
Ooh.
serving chicken wings at a bingo parlor for my local.
Okay.
It was good. That was the toughest crowd I've ever worked with.
The toughest
Trial by
crowd I've
fire.
ever worked with the like 20 pads, and
Lots
it's
of
just
banana
like, get me those wings.
Yeah.
All right.
How about you? When did you start?
I've worked in service industry, restaurants off and on for 26 years.
Wow.
25 years, so. Yeah.
And so you're now owners of Bareburger.
we're
right?
partners with
Yep,
the
partners.
with
You're
the headquarters,
partners.
right?
Wow.
So what do you love about Bareburger? Bareburger.
Bareburger.
Well, it's funny that you're talking about Valentine's Day because I feel like a lot of what Bareburger does is about heart. I don't know. Like, if for
we-
those of you who haven't been to Bareburger
Heart.
before,
There's a heart onion ring
There
if
is
you
a
can't see
hard
it.
onion ring.
we
And
love grass.
Right.
they love grass, not the kind you smoke, although that's fine too.
Yeah.
We're no judgment zone.
All of our meats are grass-fed, free-range, either organic or all-natural, antibiotic-free, humanely raised, humanely harvested.
Oh my gosh, I
Wow.
feel healthy just listening to it.
Yeah.
Well, it's about knowing where your food comes from and loving it from its source.
Yeah.
Right.
So I like to say that we put the comfort back in comfort food because we source
Oh,
foods that people have become fearful of, and we now source the right ingredients.
Oh my
can we not
gosh.
run past that?
Wow.
They put the comfort back in comfort food.
What a
I
better place to
made-
spend your Valentine's
I
Day, whether
know.
you're single or in
I
a
know.
relationship or with a group of friends. Yeah.
I may have to steal that. I'll quote you, but that was pretty great.
That was pretty amazing.
I know. And you guys are great. And you guys have been together for a long time now, right?
Yeah.
8 years?
Whoa.
Whoa.
8 years.
Let's
7
watch
and a half,
them
8
debate
years.
this one
That
out.
is an LTR, long-term
That's right. He asked
Yeah,
me
it's been-
2 days ago how long we've been married because he was like, "Is it 1 or 2?"
Well, we opened the restaurant about the same exact time.
So we were very
And we
busy.
were both like, how long was it?
It's like a time vortex. In the restaurant.
So you opened this restaurant here, or you have other
We
locations?
opened one in Long Island City in Queens.
Long Island City. My cousin lives there. Hi, Marissa.
NYC. We had in fact, that's where Bareburger started. This is the flagship location for the. Want to wait for that?
Yes, hang on.
That's my
Hi,
ride.
Mr. Motorcycle.
Just 1 minute, please.
That's our Harley waiting for us outside.
That's right. That's my hog. We're gonna. So it started out east, and I don't remember what I was saying. I lost.
Long Island City.
Long Island.
Yeah.
City,
So
yeah.
we opened that one right around the same time that we were preparing to get married. So
Yeah,
we
it was
were,
crazy. That was a whirlwind year.
That whole year was madness.
And that was how many years ago?
We got married a year ago, July. here. We got married here.
Congratulations.
There.
Oh my gosh.
That's the
Wow.
coordinates to our church.
Now that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
But we actually came to Bareburger because it started in Astoria, Queens. This is where we were living.
Yeah.
And we had just gotten back into town, and he was personal training. Can I tell your story?
You can tell this.
I want to hear your story.
Yeah.
Is he?
He was personal training at the New York Sports Club in Astoria, and
Yay to fitness.
The original Bareburger, the OG Bareburger, opened up a tiny little corner at 31st Avenue in Astoria, and we were walking by it every day. So of course it was a natural attraction for us. Because of their mission, basically, with food.
Right.
Yeah.
They care about the community and the food that they're serving.
Yeah.
So Mark went in and looked for work.
So I was spinning shakes in the third restaurant that opened in Murray Hill.
Right.
And then I started working at that restaurant at the original, and then started managing, and from there I did some film production and stuff like that, and I shoot all their training videos and put together training materials and all that kind of stuff. And, and we went I helped it grow it from 3 at that point to now 47.
Whoa.
Up to 47,
That's
yeah.
intense.
And what I like to say about Bareburger, because you're locally sourcing your ingredients, every single restaurant in sort of its own region is its own little microcosm of a restaurant, because the milk is local, and the
So
produce
it's locally
is local.
sourced
Yeah,
also. I
as
love
often as we
this.
The greens
can.
come from the Santa Monica Farmers Market on
Yeah.
Wednesdays, and all
So
this
like
stuff.
you may walk into a Bareburger in New York or in Dubai
Right.
or Germany or Japan.
Oh,
Are
it
there
will-
Bear Burgers?
international.
Yeah,
Wow.
in Toronto. It'll feel like you're walking into a Bareburger, but it tastes like the ground that you're standing on.
Wow.
So cool.
Exactly.
I love that.
It's I don't know. That's my very favorite thing. I love eating, and
Yeah.
I also love
I love
serving
eating.
people and making them happy.
Right.
I'm just so happy.
That's amazing.
So I was asking, Bareburger. I love these big, expensive, fancy Valentine's dinner, especially when I have a couple. It's just because I love fine dining. I love gourmet dining. You guys are hailing from New York now. I'm born and raised. Dad was a foodie, et cetera, et cetera. Why do you think Bareburger is a really good option on Valentine's Day for singles, couples, so on and so forth? I know what my thoughts are, but I want to hear yours.
You had said something yesterday that I thought was really interesting.
Oh yeah, I was saying that I feel like, especially if it's an early relationship and you want to impress.
Maybe you just met online,
Right.
on your
Perhaps.
mobile app.
Maybe
It's a third or
right.
fourth date,
It was
or maybe a first.
You
Swipe right is
swiped
good?
right, and it was
Holiday dating.
it was a match.
What I had started to say was that I don't eat meat.
Yeah.
I eat poultry, and but I don't eat red meats.
I just had your chicken sandwich, by the way. It was awesome.
Fantastic, right? Yeah.
But I eat Bareburger probably almost every single day, and I rarely find myself bored because there's so many options.
Yeah.
And what I've always found is that if somebody's a vegetarian or a vegan or they're gluten free or they're dairy allergy or whatever, there's nobody comes in and like when I was a vegetarian for 7 years, I would go and I'd eat the line. I would pick the thing on the menu that I could have.
Right.
But even though this is a burger restaurant, everybody gets to eat. There's thousands of options of putting things together. Yeah. So what I was saying was it'd be a good idea if you had a new date and you knew they were gluten free to pick a place, or they were whatever, they didn't eat that.
If you have a date and you know nothing about them,
Right.
but you know that they're hungry,
Right.
Because everybody gets to eat here. Like
Exactly.
everybody can eat.
Yeah.
And if they have a condition or some sort of restriction, you can say, hey, look, I picked this place because they're really good with gluten-free. Or
Right.
they take celiac disease very seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I have
things like
friends
that.
with celiac.
Yeah.
I know that.
And then we do take all this stuff for our allergy situation. That we have this killer allergy chart. We can tell you if the toilet paper has an allergy. It's like we really
Could
take
you
it.
imagine someone coming out of the bathroom?
Seriously.
Excuse me?
Right. I have a rash now. It's on my butt. You want to see?
I think you probably went in with it.
So yeah, I've totally had your vegetarian patty, which is amazing because I am a recovering vegetarian, and it was really lovely. And I also loved you steamed up a collard green. So I can't eat raw vegetables without like having a serious problem for the most part. There are some that I can, but I'm so much better with a cooked vegetable. And every time you go to these like raw places, it's all these raw collard, raw this, raw that. My stomach looks like a Macy's Day Parade balloon. And I'm just miserable. And then I was like, all right, let me just try this steamed collard green with the burger and the sprouts and the blue cheese. And I was like, oh my God, My stomach was fine. It tasted great. I'm so addicted.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been posting online about it, and it's obviously gluten-free.
Right.
And the other thing that I think that your place makes a really great Valentine's option, especially for singles, I have sat at your bar by myself, very friendly. I've met people there. Your music is rock and roll and hip, and it's cool.
It's comfortable. I mean, that you have an outside patio area like this. It's really, really nice. Your staff is really friendly.
Yes, everybody's friendly. The drinks, the bartenders are great.
Yeah.
The drinks are good. And so people bring the romance, right?
And the location, the atmosphere is great for it.
I know.
Yeah.
So you've got a friendly staff, amazing food, organic, healthy, lots of options, booze.
Booze.
Great
cocktails.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are all Tiffany. Tiffany. That's
Tiffany's
Tiffany's
incredible.
cocktail program.
Yeah.
She's
Really?
one of the managers here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tiffany Chow.
She's often behind the
Great.
bar herself, and she is.
She has made me
If your
drinks.
company's no good, yeah, exactly.
She's made me
If
a
your company's
Manhattan.
no good, she's good company.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be, if you want a more casual Valentine's Day, but still fun, romantic, and healthy,
Yeah.
Bareburger. I mean, they're really,
Perfect location. And you can
Yeah.
get these chocolates too.
oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
They have like a little-
the
do a
first
little-
30
yeah.
people to dine with us.
First
Love
30
that.
people to dine.
They're so cute.
And raw.
Right?
Yes, fine, raw, and really the teddy bear. So
on
thank
now.
you so much.
29, the first 29 people.
You want it back?
Well, so again, going back to our topic of the day.
Yes.
What kind of advice, as a couple that's been together for a while, would you give singles and couples during this time of year, during Valentine's Day?
Open restaurants together.
Yeah.
That helps, yeah.
Open restaurants
If you want to spend more
together.
time together.
That's right. One of the things we found was that we have spent so little time together the last couple of years because while we've been working with the same group, we've been in separate jobs.
Yeah.
So this is actually the last month we've spent more time together.
It's been a real blessing.
Has
Yeah. Yeah.
And you don't know how that's going to go. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out we like
really,
each other.
yeah.
Oh,
Look
really?
at that.
Well, one of the things
Maybe we're in love.
One of the things we found is that we have what we've been trying to implement is a clocking out program. Is that if you're off work, you're punched out,
clock
and if you
out.
want to talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
work, you have. This came from our friend Matt, who's also from Bareburger. It was his idea, but like if you want to talk about it, you got to clock
Can we
in.
clock in for a
Can I
second?
clock in for a minute?
Yeah.
And then you can
That's
talk
a
about work.
I like
great
that.
piece of
Yeah.
advice.
Because otherwise, it's too easy for us to just
Never
roll
stop
right
talking
and never
about
stop
it.
talking
Yeah,
about
Absolutely,
it. So.
yeah.
Well, it's
and
not important stuff.
It's very.
Let's reiterate that too. I think what they're talking about, which is healthy communication between couples who decide to work together.
Yeah, is
Right?
having a period of time is sort of a concrete, symbolic way to clock out. And that can be for people who are just working and busy and taking it home with them too, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But there's periods of time that you turn technology off, that you just be present with each other, have a meal, have a conversation, even if it's 5 minutes and you got to go back to work.
Right.
Yeah.
Which happens a lot. Though.
Yeah, I went out last night. I said last night when we went out, I didn't take my phone with me. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we went and played bingo, and I said to him, "Can I?" Oh, because we donated to a cause.
There's a
LA Fight Club was raising money for for rare cancer awareness.
Yeah.
And they were.
They were partnered with Equinox. They were doing a
Mhm, a
fundraiser
bunch
last
of
night
people.
for rare
Oh.
cancer research. You get to be outside. So.
Be outside.
And they get
Greened
to
our
be
space.
outside.
We planted organic
Last night, yeah.
Swiss chard or rainbow chard, organic
Lettuce.
greens, lettuce, mint, basil, purple
Yeah,
basil,
2 different basils.
rosemary, something. And
Tomatoes,
outside of our
like,
little
we have
porch.
this like little tiny patio thing. It's
So we
like
just greened the space last
this
night.
big, and we
Yeah.
stuck a tomato plant on it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I'm thinking, because I live near you guys
Uh-huh.
and I don't have a green thumb, that you should come over to my place and plant that as
Oh,
well.
perfect.
And then just
Get to keep a
It's a
cut
new
over.
business.
Yeah, sure.
Like yield.
because
portion of
my
the yield.
food skill set is like mixing leftovers and sorry guys.
So just to recap a little bit here, in terms of relationship advice,
Get a motorcycle.
block out times where it's just the two of you, right? That you're not
Yeah.
distracted by business, by work, by technology. 2, couples that fundraise together, stay together.
Yes,
Pretty
we're
much.
coming up with all these
Yeah.
little isms today.
Number 3, people who do organic farming and plant and right, like,
Yeah.
that can be helpful for relationships.
Yeah.
James is a
Projects.
camper. You're a camper
I love
though,
camping,
so it's
yeah.
like,
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, my whole life. I'm an
Right?
Eagle Scout.
oh no way.
And now they accept transgender boys.
Yay! I would say too, Mark and I have one of our not challenged, but one of the things that we have been challenged with and tried to overcome is with work and in any restaurant job, their job can become so stressful.
Right.
So
When you're in the
stressful.
crush of it, and it's so easy to get short and to get snappy with each other, and it's one of the things that I feel like do well. We fail sometimes, but we do well is just always taking time to slow down and talk to each other.
Say please and
Nice.
thank you.
Yeah.
How
Hello.
busy you get,
And
say
that's-
please and thank you.
Right,
You'd
and
be
we do that with our
surprised at
staff.
what
It makes a big difference.
It really
right?
does, yeah.
Yeah. But it's like the rules that apply to any human interaction also apply to
Hello.
So-
relationships.
Right?
Lose the fascist communication between two people and make it like equal and complementary communication, like that.
Well said.
Got it.
Well said.
All right, so let's leave with, going into Valentine's Day. You guys have been in the restaurant business forever and ever, it sounds like, so you've probably spent many Valentines working in and around restaurants, I would assume. What's your most favorite story, and what's your funniest or horror story, if you had two to share?
Around Valentine's?
Yes, of
Yeah,
course, this
Valentine's
is a Valentine's episode.
So back whenever Bareburger first opened in Astoria, we were like, when you're a date spot, you also tend to be a memory. And so we've had, if I'm not mistaken, in just the one restaurant alone, over 4 or 5 proposals in the restaurant, because it's incredible when you're open this long, like you meet children and you see them grow up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like really, really cool things.
That's really
And so
cool.
we
That's a
had
great
quite a few-
story.
quite a
Proposals,
few
and
proposals.
and there was I know one when I was at 31st Avenue the last year. There was a proposal, and then a wedding rehearsal dinner because they had had their first date there. So it became like their, it was
like
like
full
their little
circle.
corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
that
look
was
forward to the divorce.
I was about to say,
Divorce party.
That's when we lay out the black napkins. Sorry.
Break the chain symbolically, right?
She's sitting over there. I know you're.
no, everybody. No, we don't need that.
and what's your funniest or most embarrassing
Or
or
your horror story.
Give one.
Man.
If it's not Valentine's themed, we'll let it slide this time. Only because you made a heart out of your onion ring, and I
Right.
think that
It wasn't at Bareburger, but it was at a beautiful little wine bar in New York that we love, that I was working at, called Vesta in Astoria. Which, if you ever go to Astoria, I recommend it.
Okay.
But there was 2 couples that came for Valentine's Day, because we would do reservations in blocks. And 2 couples came, and one of the person in each couple had once been in the other.
Oh, oops.
And they were both there. And,
Oh, gosh.
and we knew.
This is my favorite restaurant.
Yeah.
No, it's my favorite restaurant.
Duking it out.
That was horrible for them and really entertaining for us.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
Because we were just so wonderfully awkward, kind of waiting for nothing. But yeah, just that happened. It was pretty funny.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. You guys are truly amazing.
Yeah,
and
great place.
thank you so much for putting up with our disco lights and our extra sound today. And did you want to bite? Because I know you haven't eaten, and it's a little bit cold.
It's okay.
I want a French fry.
Do you want to chow down as we're saying goodbye?
Yeah, you go ahead. You ignore us. We're gonna...
So we want to thank you so much for tuning into the James and Heather Show. You can find us at thejamesandheathershow.com. We're also on Facebook, The James and Heather Show. And our Twitter is at JamesHeatherSHO.
And
Yes, sorry. I'm going to just keep like a motor mouth. I thought he was eating.
if you want to call us with your questions, your feedback, we'd love to put you on air. The phone number is right below.
Okay.
That's really good.
And I think the reason I'm talking so much is because this is a caffeinated beverage.
Is it like the share burger here?
Yeah, yeah.
It's
It's like
the
we're all
share
doing
burger.
shots
Bareburger,
together.
What a great.
Right?
That's the next
That's a
special.
great. Yeah.
Share burger,
Oh.
be my burger,
Oh. That was come on.
and have a very happy Valentine's Day.
Bye, everyone.